Wednesday night. I'm Leanne, Winston, psychic medium. So we're just waiting for Facebook to kick in. It has been a pretty hectic week, so I hope you guys are all having a lovely week. I know there's a lot going on for a lot of people this week, and we're going through a lot of changes universally as well. So you may be noticing that in yourself. So I do feel that it is really important at the moment to acknowledge what we're going through and keep that clearer picture of what we are working towards, because when we do that, you will find that things will move. Okay, things will start to flow in the way that you want them to as well with that. So I can see some of you are coming online now as well. So I just want to say hi, Jasmine. How are you, honey? Obviously, Facebook is taking a few minutes to kick in, and Vanessa is here as well. Hi, hun. So we this year has brought up a lot for people. Hey, Jen. So, it is important to look at what is going on in your life this year, and also to be able to, actually, I don't need these in, to be able to look at what it is we need to let go of. Look at what it is that's getting in your way, the things that don't serve a purpose in your life anymore, or have that bearing on where you're heading as well, and be able to let go of it. Still no sound. Okay, I've got no sound. Can anybody else hear me? I would love a reading, please. Beautiful. Mary's just saying that she has no sound again. So if others can let me know if they can hear me, that would be really good. All right. Say, hey, Jessica, hope you're doing well. Video and sound problems. Okay, that's interesting. Sound is very quiet. All right. Is that any better, guys? I'm not too sure what is going on there. Can see you, can't see you or can't hear you. I'll just drop out and reload the screen and see. I can see now that people can hear me. What about now that we have reloaded as well? So I noticed as soon as I hit the refresh button, people were saying that you could hear us in that way. Can hear you. Excellent. Hopefully it is still the same. We're still counting, so we're still on. Beautiful. It's fine, Melissa. Okay. So if people are having trouble, maybe drop out and reload the screen. Sometimes the internet will do that as well. Hey, Mum. Thank you for that, ladies, for letting me know. As I was saying, there's a lot going on in the universal energy this year, and it's been bringing up a lot of stuff, and it's been testing us. It's all about letting go of the old ways, the old habits, the old structures, and being able to move forward but go with the flow. So I want to say, look at what's going on in your life. Look at what doesn't serve a purpose, whether it's people around you, or it's those the physical things in life. And if they don't serve a healthy purpose, sometimes it's time to declutter, like we declutter our closets as well. So we can do that. Thanks, Kathy. Good to see you here, honey. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for the feedback for those that are letting me know that it's all working. You got to love technology. So I am on the new studio tonight, and there are going to be teething issues for a little bit, I guess, but not as bad as the teething issues we had this morning with the lovely Don Tolman. So we finally got there by converting back to the old studio. But if you missed it, do check it out. It was on my Facebook page earlier this morning, where we had an interview with Don, and he shared some of his knowledge, which was really lovely to actually listen to him. He's a man full of a lot of information, a lot of wealth, so to speak, in his mind. So I learnt a lot just listening to him. He is quite enjoyable. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. Excellent. Love you too, honey. All right, guys. Well, what I would like you to do is just ask people to share the loves and spread the love, I should say, and share to your pages and whatnot. Invite people that you think might be interested in watching this. And also, if you are watching from any other page bar My Time TV, I am live on My Time TV tonight. Please, if you're on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium or Body, Mind, Spirit, Tarot, Love and Light, any of the groups, Live Hub, please jump over to mytimetv.live so I can see your comments here in the background. Otherwise, I can't see it if you're posting in other areas. Jasmine, yours caught my eye. Leanne, how are you going with drinking water? Today has been a little bit slow. It's been a bit cold, but I've probably drank a good litre today as well. So I'm actually enjoying it at the moment. I've had my 1 can. Well, no, I haven't had my 1 can of Pepsi Max today. I started my 1 can with tea before, and half the can is still sitting out there on the bench ready for me when I finish here. So it's not just taking me 10, 15 minutes to drink a can anymore. It seems to take me an hour or so. Excellent, Sandy, you can hear me. Hey, Tony. And Tony's, the beautiful Tony is saying hi to everyone as well. And so good to see you guys all here in the background. The comments are moving really quickly. I kind of feel like I'm chasing them as well. And then we've got people tagging their friends. Now, guys, just keep in mind when you tag somebody like Kiali has here. Sorry, honey, if I said your name wrong. Hold the shift and the 2 button down together, the @ symbol, put in front of the first letter of the name, and that will tag them, because if they're not a follower of the page or like the page, they're not going to see the tag when you just put their name like that. All right, so that's the trick. It's not just this page, it's any page that you tag on, that you will find that you do that, you will get that as well. So Roz is just saying hi to Tony, and so is my mum. So hi, Tony. Feeling the love, honey? Love it. Excellent. All right, let me scroll back a little bit and let's see where we start with the comments. So Mum's saying good evening. Laura is saying hello. Are you all? Hi, how are you all? I am really well. Mary is saying good evening, my favourite mentor. Good evening, one of my favourite students. How are you, honey? I hope you have had a good, I guess it's a week and a half since I got to spend the weekend with you, isn't it? So, and I hope things are going well, hun. All right. So next we have Terry saying, hi, lovely. Shared the love. Would like to know if my daughter and myself will get over this flu or need to go to hospital. I do feel that you would get over it, honey. I actually feel like it's about staying warm, and I actually want to say, look at maybe vitamins or something like that. So, garlic. I don't know, I was just drawn to garlic. So whether you need to have some garlic sort of thing to help fight the bugs, that's what Spirit's just drawing me to with that. You should have asked that to Don earlier, how you can help yourself get over that and build your immune system, because he would have had some ideas for you earlier today. But I don't think we spoke about the flu. All right. Lots of rest, lots of water, okay, is the feeling I get with that as well. Jasmine says, hi, Leanne, have shared the love. Hope you're well. Just wondering if there's any messages from Mum about my health or journey right now. Thanks so much. Love and light. Love and light to you too, honey. All right. I just sort of feel heavy in the lungs with your energy, honey. So whether you're just feeling a little bit tight around the chest, the lung area, I just get the reference to look at how you can strengthen that as well. Okay. I'm not getting warning bells go off about your health, but I do get the reference to Mum is saying that you need to stay on top of it. So whether you're going to, or you have been looking at tests or going to investigate further, I get the need to ask the questions, all right? Like I said, she's not giving me the warning bells. I do feel there is a lot of love and a lot of support, the love and the pride that comes through from mum as well. I feel like when I'm looking at your journey, honey, that I need to say you need to start putting yourself first, okay? Because I just get the reference to it's kind of like you put everybody else first and focus on them rather than focusing on you. And when you focus on you, I get everything else that's going to fall into place. All right, hun. So I wish you all the very best with that as well. Next, we have the beautiful Vanessa shared. Hi, Leanne. Hope you're well. I am, thank you, honey. It's just a little bit cool again tonight. I was just wondering if anything health related for me was coming through at all. Okay. All right. I actually get a little bit of neck pain, shoulder pain. So I do feel like I'm looking at muscular around that. My body feels tired with your energy, honey. So whether you're feeling a little bit run down or you're just feeling the aches and the pains a bit more lately, I do get the reference to it's about building that immune system up, that strength in that side of it. I actually feel like I've got a little bit of indigestion with you too. So whether it's more around food you're eating, or maybe the lettuces, lettuce leaves type of thing, I just get the reference to look at the acids in your food as well. So, because I do feel my stomach is feeling a little bit at the moment with your energy as well. So, I want to say it's about maintaining your health, really. So, I want to say just keep an eye on that. No warning bells going off, but I do get the reference to it's just little bits and pieces at the moment, but like I said, I feel run down with your energy. All right. So wishing you all the best and sending you healing. Okay. And that's healing to, was it Jessica? Terry that I spoke to about health and their daughter. Terry, I hope everything went well and you got the outcome you wanted today, hun. Okay. I was thinking of you earlier. All right, Jen, what do you see coming up for me over the next few months, please? I get growth, honey. I actually feel like things in the past have held you back. I get the reference to look at what it is that you've been trying to put in place the last 6 to 8 months, because I feel like this is the time where this is starting to manifest. So to me, I do feel that that energy is going to move forward quite quickly. But I also get the reference to look at the distractions around you too lately. So to me, it's the feeling that you need to stay focused, all right, to be able to move forward. Okay. I'm not sure if you're looking at making change to the house or wanting to change house, but I actually get the reference to I feel like I've got to move around you as well of some sort. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that too. Okay. Next we have Natasha saying, hi, Shed. I'm feeling lost and lonely with no friends. All right, honey, I actually get the reference to it's like you have put the walls up and pushed, not intentionally, but I do feel that you have pushed people away a little bit lately. So I want to say, allow those walls to come down. Be yourself and you will draw excuse me, I get the reference to you will draw like-minded people to you. So I do feel that is really important in that sense to just allow yourself to be you, stay true to you, and you'll get those like-minded people around you as well. I don't know if you have trouble speaking out lately or you're frustrated. Excuse me. But I'm just picking up on the blocked throat chakra with your energy. Sorry, hon. I'll drown mine and move that tickle. But I get the reference to it's about being able to speak out or being able to more so being heard to the point. So, all right. So sending you all the best. Actually, I don't know if that one went up. That was for Natalie with that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Jasmine, anyone see or can't hear? Beautiful. Okay. Hopefully you'll be back on now. Laura, if you'd like to ask more of a direct question, then just would love a reading. Hannah, I would love to answer that for you as well. So, guys, please make sure your questions are sort of direct, straight to the point, and not just a general question, because I will skip over the general questions. All right, Kirsty just says, "Hi, Leanne. I hope you're well. Will work settle down for me soon, and anything for me love wise?" Okay, I do get work will settle down. I want to say probably another month or so before that comes through. Okay, because I just feel like I'm focusing into August, September with that side of it. All right, I do feel that the walls are up around your heart a little bit. So my feeling is it's about letting them down, do the work on you, and that love is going to present itself in a stronger way than what you're used to. Okay, so I do feel that the focus will be on that in the next few months as well. So I want to say before the end of this year. Okay, so wishing you all the best with that too, honey. I love your picture. Your energy is great. Monica's letting me know that is better. Wonderful. Thank you, honey. Melissa says hello. Why page do we comment on here? Please, you comment here, honey, to be able to get your questions. Thank you, Laura. She's just letting me know it's fine. Vanessa's saying she can hear it. Melissa's saying she can. Same, can't see or hear. No, hopefully, Natalie, you've got that sorted. Jen's just saying quiet. I can hear. Sorry, just quickly running over all these. Looking for the next question. Would love a reading on love in general. Okay, Gina. All right. Love, would hope, oh God, what's going on there? Hi, Leanne. Hope you're well. Would love a reading on love in general. Okay. Honey, I get you've got so much to offer, but I just kind of feel like at times you pull back a little bit and keep things close to your chest. So whether you sort of find it hard to open up in a relationship, or you're a little bit guarded, and that could come from past hurt, is the feeling I get, because I get look at the past with that side of it. I just get moving forward, you're going to have growth around that side of it. So to me, I do feel things are really going to build up in that way. And I also get it's about staying true to you as well. So whether in the past you've needed to be something to suit somebody else's wishes and not your own, I just get the reference to moving forward, you need to stand in that power, that light, and be you, because you've got a lot to offer. Okay. I get the feeling you have a beautiful smile too. So I want to say just keeping that in mind moving forward. All right. Melissa, hello. What page? Okay. Yeah, I think I answered that one. Diane, hi, Leanne. I can hear you. I need to know how to move on. Thank you. Now, honey, I get first you need to do the reflection. So to be able to move forward, I get you need to look back and do the release. So I want to say acknowledge what it is you've been through, what it is that it's got you to this point, the lessons that you've learned. Give gratitude and let it go. Okay. So I do feel that it is the past that is holding you back from moving forward. And I also feel that when you let go of that past, and it's not, when I say let go of the past, I don't always mean forgive and forget when there's things there like that you need to, that you've been hurt, or there's situations in that sense. I believe it's about not forgiving or forgetting, but it's about finding the peace in the situation. So sometimes we can't forgive, we can't forget, but it is important to find the peace in that situation, so then you can move forward. I want to say ground and breathe. Yes, breathe, honey, because I feel like you just need to ground your energy at the moment. Take that nice deep breath. When you do that, you're going to center your energy, and you're going to find that things will start to turn out okay. All right. So I do feel happy, positive things coming as well. Kirsty is just saying yes. Oh, good. Beautiful. Thank you. Louise is Heather is letting me know she can hear me. Kathy, I think I said yours before. Nita is just saying, hey, lovely. Hey, honey. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Kelly, I feel like I'm speeding through questions tonight. So whether there's just lots of them and I just want to get through, I like get to eat every one of you. Don't forget to share the love as well and share to, should say, spread the love and share to your pages or into groups as well. If the groups rules do allow you to do that, and I really do appreciate your help in getting my messages, my videos out there as well. Just a reminder, if you are watching from another page besides mytimetv.live, you do need to jump over here and comment in the background for me to be able to see it. So if you're on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium or any of the other lovely pages that we cross post to, please jump over. The link for My Time TV should be in the video above and have mytimetv.live and then a whole heap of numbers. And that's the one to click on to get here in the background. All right. So next we have Kelly says, hello, I'd love if you can see anything for me, please. Honey, can you please make it more of a direct question? I know you probably put your question up before I asked that before, but I'll be happy to look at that. So, and Jasmine, I think I brought that up before, says she loves my emoji. It's a new app, honey, that I've just discovered not long ago. So I have been having fun playing with it. Do you know how hard it is to make something look like you? It took me ages with that, and I don't think it really looks like me, but I don't know. Don that we had on today is really good with those emojis. He just spits them out like nothing. So, yes, I've answered Jessica's one about the water. Melissa is saying, would love a card of of guidance around love if you're drawn. And I'm going to use these ones. My usual ones that I like for the universal prophecy cards, I was looking to see if it's under my stack that's holding my camera up at the moment. Now, I don't actually have a deck that is based generally on like directly around love in that side of it, but I do have the lovely guided what are they? Leonard's cards here as well. Sorry, that was probably a bit quick. So these are the cards I'm going to use. I don't usually use cards too much, but I am being drawn to starting to do card readings a little bit, and it's been talking to me. So you might find Annette and I pop up at times and do just general ones without warning. We will see how we go. Excuse me. Got a funny feeling I'm coming down with something. Okay. All right. So I've been drawn to two cards. The first one that jumped out, I haven't got my other camera set up to do this. I'm trying to get it without the glare, is the ring. I actually feel like I am looking at the relationship with that side of it. So I do feel like there's growth. I look at the circular side as well. So to me, I'm drawn to the shape of the ring, the way things come back around in circle. But I get the brightness at the top of the ring as well, very much stands out for me. So I do feel that relationship is going to bring happiness. I kind of feel like you're blocking it a little bit at the moment, honey. So to me, it's the feeling that there's been a lot of pain in the past. There's been a lot of hurt, but I also get that you doubt yourself when it comes to relationships. Okay, I do feel that you just feel that you have the feeling of being needing that special person in your life. I want to say love you first before anybody else can truly give you that true insight to love and give to you, because I just get the feeling when you're doubting things at the moment, that's the kind of relationship that you bring in. All right. The other one was, now I'm drawn to moving forward. So I do feel like she's looking forward. The horse is pointing forward as well, but I'm over the the rainbow type of thing. So I do feel there's beautiful colours in that card that I'm drawn to. Now, the number one usually is based around, off the top of my head, new beginnings. So to me, I want to say the relationship is going to have new beginnings. Just look forward. Stay true to you. Find that inner, and I want to say finding that inner beauty. Whoops, wrong card. In yourself as well, because I'm looking at the woman there and the beauty in her, and just feel that you need to find that in yourself as well. All right, Melissa, so I hope that makes sense, honey, and I wish you all the very best. Roz, hey, honey, sorry, I got your message as I was going live before, so it was a great interview with Donna Tolman and worth the watch, watching the replay. Thank you very much. I've actually reposted that about an hour ago here on My Time TV because of the technical issues this morning with Don getting onto the new studio. We ended up live on my page, so you will find it here on My Time TV or back on my page. Otherwise, you can check out my YouTube channel. It is up there already as Leanne Winston Psychic Medium is my YouTube channel. David, hi Leanne, I have shared with friends. Do I have any messages from my deceased father who I never got to meet, or my grandparents on my mum's side? All right, I want to start with Dad. Now, I do feel like you are a little bit like your dad in ways. I don't know what the coin collection was with him, and I'm not sure if you know yourself, but for some reason he's giving me a whole pile of coins, and I'm going to say old-fashioned coins in that way as well. So I keep getting the brown hairline. I'm not too sure what that means, but he keeps showing me the hairline. So I don't know if he was receding, had receding hair, or your hair is starting to recede in that way. He gave me the smile with it. So I do feel that you are very similar to him in the hairline as well with that. Okay. And now your grandmother, I do get a very sweet, innocent is what I want to say, but I do feel a very gentle, soft, loving energy with her. She's got a hand on her heart, and that is my sign for love and pride for you. I do feel that she was softly spoken, but she liked to talk a lot as well. And she makes me feel like her body had shut down. So to me, I don't feel like I'm looking at anything really major health-wise, bar her organs shutting down in that sense, okay? Now, I also need to acknowledge the month of August around you, and I feel like I'm looking at what's coming up. I'm not 100% sure they want to acknowledge a birthday in August, but I do feel like I've got positive celebration around August. So take note, if there's nothing coming up birthday-wise, what actually comes up that is worth celebrating in August. All right. So, David, thank you for your question and joining in. All right. Okay, just going past the questions that are letting me know they can hear me. Tracy, just wanting so much insight to when my children's father will come back, please, and will there be any drama? Okay, honey, I'm not feeling like he will be back anytime soon. So for some reason, I feel like it's better to have that distance, because I do feel when he does come back into their life that there will be a little bit of drama in that way. And I feel like it's something that you can't control. So whether you've had to hide things from the children to protect them, I just get the reference to when the time is right, they will see him for who Dad is in that sense. I don't feel that you will have to keep up trying to make up for the shortfalls, so to speak. All right. So wishing all the best. You need to relax, honey, because I do feel that you are stressing a bit as well. Guys, don't forget to hashtag and let me know where you're from. Also, spread the love by sharing onto your pages. And also the other thing is, if you're watching from another page that isn't mytimetv.live, you need to be here in the background so I can see your comments. All right. Now, Melissa, I've done a card for you, hon. Roz is saying this one. Thank you, Roz. I presume you're answering to somebody else. I really appreciate it. Okay. Angela, you only need to type the question once, not 4 times or whatever it is there. All right. Angela says, would love a reading around love. Looks like tonight's to do with love and health. We seem to go through patterns with that side of things. If it's not pregnancy 1 week, it could be jobs. We haven't had love or relationships for a little bit. For some reason, okay, I am drawn to pulling you a card. Now, they're going to stay down there. That's the last time I'm using the card, but this one jumped out first. There's about 20 on the ground, I reckon. So to me, I feel like I'm looking at the paperwork. So whether it's based around contract or writing down stuff. So I kind of want to say when it comes to love, there's the need financially to protect yourself moving forward. So I hope that makes sense to you, honey. But I just get the reference to look at the writing, look at what we need to put on paper. Maybe it could be even about you writing your thoughts, your feelings down and releasing that stuff as well. So I'm not 100% sure that when it comes to romance and love, that you communicate in the way that you need to as well, because I also feel like I need to write things down to get it out of my head, but to open up and let that stuff out as well. All right, hun. So I hope that makes sense to you, but look at where the paperwork comes in around you. I will leave the cards there now. See, I just lost a few on the ground and they have spread out, so I'm not going down there to get them until after the show. Nita, shared and spread the love, would love a message on work. Now, honey, I get there's growth around work, but at the same time, I feel like you're holding on to a little bit of frustration for now. All right. So just look at what is coming up, acknowledge it and let it go, because I feel like it's there to test you in that way. All right. So, I also feel like it's about refocusing at the moment. So the need just to change the focus a little bit and allow that energy to go. Okay. Things are going to work out and I get growth around that side of it. You need to be using your hands, more hands on is the feeling I get. Okay. Stacey, I don't think we've done one for you, hun. Now I am trying to keep an eye on the names that I don't double up with people so I can get to more of you. Stacey says I have shared on my family leaving from I have shared on my family leave from teaching at home with Bubs. Oh, congratulations, honey. When do you see me going back to work, and do you see me getting work closer to home? Now, I feel like it's about going back to work where you were to start with. I get the number 6, so I don't know if I'm on the 6th of the month or I'm in 6 months' time. It may even be the period of having 6 months off from when Bubs was born to going back to work. I actually want to say looking at work closer to home next year. So I want to say I feel like I'm looking at 4th term, starting to look at what contracts are coming up in that way, because I do want to put you on a contract, a permanent contract in there, in the way of work. All right. So wishing you all the best, and I hope you're enjoying Bubs. All right. Melissa has tagged somebody. Thank you, honey. I really do appreciate that. Okay, Monica, I think I did yours, hun. Keen for you to tell me what's ahead for me in regards of work. I'm pretty sure, maybe I didn't. I think you might have said hello or let me know that you could hear me, actually. Monica, all of a sudden when I read your message, I started getting pain down here between my elbow and my wrist halfway through. I actually feel like I've got muscular pain with that. So whether things in your tendons are a little bit tight, the muscles and the tendons, I just get the reference to watch that, because I want to say it's a bit of a strain for you in that. It's actually just below the elbow. I want to say 4 or 5 fingers width below the elbow. All right. Okay. Work is frustrating for you as well. So to me, I do get the reference to feeling a little bit tired and a little bit exhausted with your energy. So I do feel that it is more so about looking at where you're heading with that. So I want to say, have that clear picture of what you want in the way of work. What you put your mind to, you can make happen. But I feel like there's a bit of study that's going to come with work as well. So moving forward into that study, growth around work, and lots to come. But I want to say, look at the paperwork at the moment. Okay. So wishing you all the very best, honey. Laura says, would love a card, please. Okay. Let's pull another deck. Seem half the decks on the floor. All right. I haven't actually done card readings for a little bit on lives lately. So now I have pulled out the lovely Julia McKenzie's Universal Prophecy cards. So I do love these. These are my favourite deck, and you will see that I use that on other stuff here on Facebook. All right, just let me shuffle. So Laura would love a card. Okay, that one wants to go. Harmony, honey. I get the reference to look at what's going on around you. Find that peace, find that harmony within yourself. And when you do that, you will find that it's just going to flow. You'll keep manifesting that harmony. You'll keep bringing things into your life. Sorry, I shouldn't jump it around. All right, honey. So I'm wishing you all the best with that as well. All right. Just breathe. Breathe and ground too, honey, is the feeling that came with that as I let go of your energy. All right. Just Terry, I've answered Angela. I've answered Melissa. I have answered Roz is telling me garlic and lemon. Okay. So whether that's for me or that is actually for Terry with the flu. Terry and her daughter with the flu. Thanks, Roz. Terry is just saying, thank you, beautiful. You are very welcome. Diana is saying, hi, Leanne's mum. There you go, mum. So, Diane, I'm sure mum will say hi back. I'm positive she's still watching. Okay, she's been so busy doing her housework today because they're coming away with me on the weekend. So she's getting prepared. She should come. I could get you to come and do mine, mum. I haven't even done my washing for the weekend yet. All right. I'm still getting the stuff for the workshops organised, the workshop. All right. Vesca. Hi, Leanne. Any messages from my angel babies? I always feel them near. Now, I picked up on 2, honey, when you said that. So whether you've got 2 that are past, I do get the reference to you feel their energy around you. So to me, when babies pass or young children, they still grow in spirit is what they show me. So I do get the reference to the growing, and I get the number 7 around that. So whether one had passed on the 7th or the 7th month or would be now 7, I just feel like I've got the very strong 7 around one of your children in that way. I also want to acknowledge the angels statue. So whether somebody has given you a statue or you've got a statue in their honor or one of their honors, I get the reference to look at the angel wings. So I do feel there is messages to do with the angel wings. All right. I get lots of love, lots of pride. Okay. Beautiful children, honey. And Kylie is letting me know she has shared the love. Thank you, honey, and I hope you're well. All right. Phillips, Wendy. Nita's letting me know she can hear me. Okay. Hi, Wendy says, hi, Shed. I lost a loved one 2 days ago. Like to know if he's happy. All right, honey, my heart goes out to you, okay? I got yes. I feel very much at peace with that. Now, I do feel that his energy is not very strong. For some reason, I'm getting a headache across the top of my forehead above my eyebrows, and I feel like my eyes are straining. So I'm not too sure why I'm sensing that, whether there was something to do with illness or the eyes, the light was affected light would affect his eyes. I just get that. Now, like I said, his energy isn't very strong, which is very common for somebody that has just passed recently in that way. Okay. I do feel that as much as the sadness takes over, I feel that you feel his energy around you. And I get that feeling of shock, like it still doesn't feel real. Okay. So I send out lots and lots of love and hugs to you, honey, healing hugs. And you're in my thoughts, hun. Okay. So wishing you all the very best. And I'm sure he will present himself stronger when he's done the healing. Okay. Because he's going through a healing process at the moment. Okay. So, Kylie, Melissa, I've done yours. Carol, hi, is there anything for me concerning my family? No, not at the moment, hun. I just get the reference, focus on what it is you need to move forward. And when you're doing that, they are all going to fall into place around you, okay? Because I feel like you're very good at putting everybody else before yourself, okay? I'm not sure where it is that you need to speak up, but I'm getting the niggling throat chakra with you. So to me, the throat chakra is very much around communication. So look at what is going on. Look at what you need to say, or you need to be heard, and just say it. And I do feel that family will flow. Okay, so wishing you all the best there. Okay, Kaylee. Now, I think I said hello to you before when I brought your name up, not actually a question. Hi, Leanne. Was wondering if there is any guidance for life for myself and 3 babies, and if there's anything that you're getting drawn to with me. All right, honey. I feel like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders at the moment. So whether you're trying to juggle a lot of things by yourself, I do get the reference to it's okay to ask for help in that way. Okay, I kind of feel like you're in a holding pattern at the moment, but I get the reference to that energy will start to move, and you will find that you will move forward quickly. Now, Spirit's just drawing me to the cards, hun. So whether you get drawn to cards or they're just telling me to pull a card for you. Okay, meditation. Take the time to meditate. Take the time to clear your mind, still your thought process down, and find that peaceful place within you. Because when you do that, I get the reference to everything else is going to flow. All right. This, like I said, this energy will move very shortly. Okay. So wishing you and your gorgeous 3 little babies all the best. All right. So Jasmine, I don't know who calls you Jazzy. Jasmine says, thank you so much. You are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Now, Kylie, I'm pretty sure I did yours earlier. Kylie, I'm not sure if I did yours or not, or was I just saying hello? All right. Okay. Now, I know I've connected with you before, honey, so I'm just trying to separate my mind from what I vaguely remember to what is new. I keep hearing singing, so I don't know if your son would get around singing or there's something to do with the music, but I just keep hearing the singing, the music, the laughter with him. I do feel that he is very much free, so to speak. For some reason, I feel like he was trapped in his body. So whether he didn't in this life, he didn't land properly in his body, or it's health issues, I just get the reference to very much at peace, very cheeky, very loving, very lots of laughter around you. And I get the reference to look how the picture keeps moving. So whether you have a photo up of him and it moves or it falls, I just get the reference to the laughter that goes with that. So I do feel that your son is around him. Now, I want to send love to his sisters as well. So I do feel that I've got the very close-knit family in that way, and he knows how much he is missed as well. All right, Hans, my heart goes out to you and sending you a big hug. For some reason, I feel like I need to wrap my arms around you like I was your son. Okay. Elizabeth, thank you for sharing, honey. But if you'd like to ask a more direct question, that would be good. Angela is giving hugs, hun. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Jessica, I have done a question for you. I'm pretty sure I have, honey. Jenny, I haven't done yours tonight. Share the love. What job do you see me doing, and will it be full time? Thank you. Yeah, hun, I get full time. Now, not sure why, but all of a sudden I felt like I needed to crack my neck with your energy. So whether it's about posture and looking at the neck, the shoulder area, I just get the reference to the tightness in the muscles. I actually want to put you around paperwork, but I also want to put you around children with that. So somehow the work will relate to children. Okay. I don't know if you've looked at government work, but I want to say check out the government paperwork. All right. So wishing you all the very best with that too, hun. Okay. Amanda says, hi, shared, hi, Leanne. Thought I have no special questions in mind. I was wondering if there is any messages from my granddad. My son has suddenly passed. Fascinated with his photo. Okay, so your son, since his passing, has been fascinated with his photo. Now, my feeling is that your son is sensing your grandfather in spirit. So kids are very intuitive, and the fact that he keeps going back to the photo is my feeling. What he's seeing in his intuition, in his insights, is representing what he's seeing in the photos. So I do feel that your son communicates with him in his own way. All right. So look at the things that your son comes out with when he communicates. Look at what he says when he's talking and stuff like that. So I get with as your son gets older, you're going to find he's going to come out with more and more that will remind you of your grandfather. Okay, I do feel that your grandfather's got his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself and his family. Okay, I do feel he was very much a proud man at the same time. All right, so thank you, honey. All right, Nita. Hi, Leanne. Shared the love. Any messages from Dad, please? I just feel like I need to say, honey, there's lots of love around you. There's a lot of support, okay? I don't feel that he's got anything in general that he needs to say. Besides, I need to acknowledge the birthday that literally has just been or about to be birthday coming up in that way. But I just get that he knows how much he's loved, how much he's missed, how much you love him, and that he loves you too. All right. So I get a very caring gentleman with him. Hey, Tina. Hope you're staying nice and warm, honey. All right. Thank you for joining in. Tracy. Hi, Leanne. Will I complete my studies this year? Yes, but I do feel like it's going to be a little bit of a push, honey. So whether it's about putting a little bit more time in to get it through, or it's around the focus, but I do get yes with that. Okay. So all the best for your studies. Tiff, hi Leanne, have shared the love. Do you have any new messages for me? All right. I actually want to put baby news around you, honey. So if it's not for you, it's for somebody really close to you. So I do feel like I'm focusing on that coming up soon. All right. So I just feel there's a lot of love, there's a lot of pride that comes through from spirit. Look at the direction you're heading, but I also want to put the study books in front of you as well. The need to read is the reference I get, not the need for speed. I got the need to read. I love the way that spirit run that by me a second time. All right. So, Tiff, all the very best. Lisa, hi, Leanne. Anything coming up for me needs some guidance. Now, honey, I am actually drawn to more so that you need to focus on you, have that clear picture of what you're working towards. I don't know if you're looking at doing something with your hair or you're wanting to change it. God, I've got to brush mine before coming on live. I love the way spirit draws me to things like that. But I just get the reference to focus on you moving forward. It's now time to do those things that you want. So I feel like you've put a lot of time and effort into others. It's now really about you now. Okay. So I wish you all the very best trying to do that. I know sometimes that can get a little bit hard as well. All right. My goodness, look at the time again. What are we? 50, 46. Okay. Lisa, I don't think I've done. Oh, sorry, I just did you. That's right. I'm just going to say Kate. How are you, honey? All right. Hi. Excuse me. Hi, Leanne. Anything happening for me in the next 6 months? Anything from my dad and brother who have passed? All right. I do. Okay, Vicky. I get them both there very, that your dad and your brother there together, and I get the smile, the peace, the love that comes through with that. Now, all of a sudden, I feel like your brother tickles you at the back of the head. Sorry, my earplug keeps wanting to fall. Okay, stop. Okay, thank you. I get the reference to things happen to you. So your brother keeps doing things to me to not to irritate me, but to get my attention. He kept tickling the back of my head. The next minute he's pulling on my cord of my earplugs. So I do feel that he does little things to niggle you to get a reaction. But I also felt that he did that beforehand, before his passing with that. Okay. Dad, I get a very proud man. I also get a very stubborn energy with him at times. So to me, it's the feeling he could dig his heels in when he needed to. All right. But he's got his hand on his heart, my sign for love and pride for yourself. All right. So wishing you all the best there, honey. Deb, stand your ground when it comes to work. Okay, so to me, I just feel like at the moment you're needing to stand your ground and speak up. Okay, work will settle down, because I do feel there is a bit of frustration around work at the moment. But to me, it's the feeling things will head in the right direction. All right. I think, guys, at the moment, we're just needing to stop and we're needing to breathe a little bit and just ground ourselves. And when we do that, we're going to find this energy is going to move really quickly. Okay. Because stuff is being brought up from a soul level. And if we don't let go of it, we're going to find it really hard to move forward. Okay. Hey, Sharon. Lovely to see you joining in, honey. Okay. Elizabeth shared the love. Do you see a relationship for me in the next 6 to 12 months? Yes, I get around February. I feel like I'm drawn early next year. So when I say look at the focus on February. All right. So wishing you all the best with that. Sandra, hey gorgeous. Hi dear Leanne, have spread the word. Thank you very much, honey. What can you see with my daughter and grandson coming in the future, please? And thank you. I actually feel like there's been a little bit of unsettled energy around the two of them, honey. So whether there's the need to communicate more, I just get the reference to their energy will change. Now, for some reason, I feel like your grandson's worried about the relationship around your daughter in that way. So I kind of get he's a little bit of a protector for mum, but they're very similar in ways. My feeling is they will learn to move forward together on a more balanced surface in that side of it. But I want to say you got two strong energies there, honey, and they just butt heads at times. Philip's keeping an eye on it. All right. So please know he is very much around that. Okay. Sending you a big hug, hun. Okay, Tiffany, I've done. Wendy, I've done. Melissa, I've done. Sharon, I said hello to. Courtney. Hi, Leanne. Anything regarding finances? I want to say, look what comes in around September, hun. So I do feel that I've got a little bit more of a flow around that. I actually want to say it's about the planning around the finances. So look at what you need to put in place now to make the finances grow. And when you do that, I do get growth around that. Okay. Wishing you all the best with that. I always say to people, don't focus on what you don't have. focus on what it is you need to move forward. And when you do that, you're going to find that that is what you're going to manifest. I'm a big believer on what when we focus on the positive, we draw the positive. If we're focusing on the negative, that's what we're going to manifest is the negative. All right. And Tony is just saying hi to my mum and Roz. So that's beautiful. All right, Deb shared. Hi, Leanne. Love this. Can you please let me know my son and I are going to be okay? Yes, honey. I actually feel like I've got strength moving forward. So to me, I do feel that things are going to fall into place. And Spirit was drawing me to pick a card for you, hun. So what jumped out then was dreams. Okay, so allow yourself to dream, allow yourself that time to look forward and keep that clear picture of what it is that you are wanting to manifest, because when you have that clear picture and you keep releasing that clear picture, you're going to find that those dreams are going to manifest in that way. Okay, so there we go, honey. All the best with that, Deb. You're going to be fine, hun. Just breathe, ground. Christy, sorry, honey, is saying, thank you, Leanne. Thank you, beautiful soul. It's funny, I was talking about my walls being up today. Oh, beautiful, honey. So you know in yourself that that happens, okay? Sometimes we put our walls up without meaning to. We're just going to open ourselves up, breathe, be genuine, stand in our own light. Guys, I want to say, be yourselves, because I just feel like there's so many people lately that need to copy others or are finding that they need to try and be somebody else to suit another person's thoughts or their ways to fit in, so to speak. We really just need to stay true to ourselves, because when we do that, we stand in our own power, our own light. If we're copying others or trying to be that false self, we can't keep that energy going, and you're going to watch people tumble. All right. So if you're not standing in that pure light, that truth, that yourself, your energy, people are just going to collapse, so to speak, in that way, because they can't hold that energy for too long when it's not theirs. Okay. Gina, you are very welcome, darling. It's my pleasure. Who called you darling, hun? Because I usually use the word hun, but Spirit made reference to darling. Thank you, Kylie, for spreading the love. I appreciate that. Excellent. Okay, Sharon says, whoops, it's taken its time. I felt I've now let go of the breakup. Things are dropping off the screen. My earplugs are falling out. Gotta love it. Everything happens at once. Sharon says, I felt I've let go of the breakup. When will I meet a new man? Honey, you need to put yourself out there. And I want to say, stand in that power and be that beautiful self that you are. And I get somebody will be drawn to you. So I do feel somebody will put themselves in front of you soon. Kind of feel like you've been looking in the wrong places, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So wishing you all the best with that, hun. I want to say within the next 6 months. I don't feel like you're going to be on your own for too long. Okay. All right. Your question doesn't want to go down now. Jazzy. Wow. That's a pretty long one. Let me see how far of the screen it covers. Oh, that's not too bad. Hi, I think it's supposed to be lovely lady. I have shared the love and the light to you. Thank you, honey. And just looking for some guidance with my studies. I will finish foundational studies at the end of this year, and next semester being a final semester, I have to choose my preference in the coming weeks. I do feel that you are on the right track, honey. So to me, I want to say the next your preferences are going to push your boundaries a little bit more, but at the same time, I do feel that you can handle that as well. So look at what grabs your attention. Your first instincts to me is that, oh, that's too much. I get you can cope with it and you're going to go a long way with your studies and your career path. Okay, so I do feel it is positive moving forward. Don't let the fear stand in your way. All right. Hey, Julie, you need to ask more of a direct question, but we are just about out of time. All right, so Kylie, I've done yours. Sharon, Don was awesome. He is a cracker. I just love the faces he pulls as well. And oh my God, you spend 2-3 hours with him. He just has you laughing. So I am looking forward to doing some more work with him as well. So hopefully we will get him back on the show at some time, but I'm hoping my people need to talk to his people and we can get him to Adelaide here for a live show. So I would love to share the stage with him. Excellent. I know what we do is very different in a sense, but yeah. Okay, Nicole. Hi, Leanne. If love, I think it's supposed to be, I'd love to know if my mum comes through and is she proud of me? Please, I miss her so much, honey. I get the reference to, yes, she is very much around you. I get her hand on the heart, which is my sign for love, for her love and pride for you. I also get the reference to you sense her energy around you. So it's about trusting that. She says you talk to her and she makes reference to talking back to you at times too. So I always say, trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know. All right. So she just makes reference to, she replies to you. For some reason, I want to say go the crows, but I also noticed your photo there as well when I got that reference because I had to look over there. So whether mum was a Crows supporter as well, but I just got to say go the crows. Okay. Excellent. All right. Dana. Hi, honey. Hey, Leanne. Hope you're well. Shade the love. Should I apply still for super payout? I will get, and should I move my stuff up to Queensland or sell it? I get most of it move, honey. And she, do you want to give me a message about that other matter as well, hun? Because I was thinking that the other day I didn't hear from you. All right. Yeah. I get yes on the super payout because I don't feel like you're going to be adding any more to it. But Queensland, I want to say, look at what it is that is good, and it's about the planning, honey. I do feel that you need to sit and plan things out. You need to look at what's available where you want to be rather than rushing in as well. But I want to say take some stuff, sell some stuff, because you got to look at the cost to ship as well from Tasmania. Okay. So if you'd like to drop me a message about that other matter, I'd really appreciate that, honey. Thank you. Sue, hi, Leanne. This is my first time. Welcome. Thank you for joining in, Sue. I really appreciate it. My dad passed recently and would love a message, please. Okay, honey, my heart goes out to you, first of all, for your loss. Now, I do... Okay. All of a sudden with your dad's energy, my throat goes really dry. So I don't know if he had throat or swallowing issues or his throat was affected somehow. It kind of makes it feel a little bit sore in that way. I get his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride. Now, for some reason, I need to acknowledge the month of May as well. So I'm not 100% sure what the connection is around May, whether that's around his passing or there was the birthday or the celebration in May, but he just makes reference to look at May. I also feel like I need to give you the balloons. So I don't know if you were looking at releasing balloons or somebody wanted to release the balloons in Dad's honour, but for some reason he's giving me the tie strings of 2 balloons, so I need to hand to you as well. So I'm not too sure what that means. I actually feel like you've written a message on paper for Dad, so whether it was around the eulogy or you've written to Dad or in honour of Dad. He just gives me the handwriting on the paperwork, and that's just his way of letting you know that he sees that side of it. I do sense he has come through in your dreams and you've felt his energy around you since his passing. He's got a beautiful smile, lovely energy, honey, but he was tired. So to me, I do feel that he was ready to go in that way. Okay, so pardon me, I don't know how his stomach was affected. All right. And Nicole, I think I've read for you. Hi, Leanne. I'd love to know if my mum comes. Yeah, I've read already done that one, honey. Actually, I've only just done that one, The Crows, by memory. All right, Angela, I have read for you yours tonight. Love your nails, Leanne. Thank you, honey. Excellent. All right. Melissa is just saying, if the curse moves, thank you so much, Leanne. Been a rough road and lots of hurt, like you mentioned. So hopefully, no more hurt and the good times, honey. I want to say, stand in your power, own it. All right, put out what you want in a relationship. Put it out to the universe and see that right person being put in front of you. Because I just feel like in the relationship, you keep getting the habit that comes into it, the distrust, the questioning all the time. I want to say, believe in you first, love you, and the rest will follow. You will find the right person when you put that energy out there. Yes, I get to that question, Lolene. Yes. Okay. Kind of feel like you've known the answer there, honey. So whether you need to do things a little bit different, I want to say change your thinking process. All right. Okay, Angela, I've done Deb. I've done Tanya. I haven't done you a question for you tonight, honey. Shared the love, Leanne. Shared the love, Leanne. My daughter has been quite sick lately. Will she get better? Yeah, for some reason, honey, I'm drawn around her chest area. So whether, oh, it's raining. Sorry. Whether there's something going on around the chest or indigestion type thing, I just feel like there's a lot of energy that's been held around the stomach, the chest. So I would actually say like a healing or a clearing or something will move a lot of that energy. I do feel that she will get better. I actually want to say check out Don Tolman. So to me, I get the feeling that he could give you some suggestions with her symptoms to how to treat it in that way. Okay. So I do feel things will improve there, hun. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just quickly. We have gone over time again. Tracy is just saying, okay, thank you. You are very welcome, honey. Kylie's letting me know she shared the love. Courtney is saying she is from Ballarat and would love to see you back. I'm sure we'll probably get back there either late this year, honey, or early next year. I must check what expos are coming up. Okay. Hey, Ashley from Canada. Honey, you'll have to join in next time because I am just winding up. Angela, sorry, please forgive me. That's okay, honey. You made me laugh with all the repeats in the questions. That is totally fine. Okay. It made me smile. Michael, yes, I get yes to that just quickly. All right. Okay. You're welcome, Angela. It's my pleasure. Laura, yes, I think I answered that for your finances. Yes, I do feel that it will get better. All right. I know there is a lot. Oh, Laura's saying thank you. You are welcome, honey. I know there is a lot of questions that I didn't get to, and I am sorry. I do try to get to so many of you. Mum, you're going to dob yourself in. My mum says, don't you start, you know what I was doing, laugh out loud. I couldn't help having a stir, Mum. You know me well. Ashley Jane Lane is coming to my town, Perry Sound, Oriana. She only lives like 2 hours for me. I really wish you could come to Canada. Oh my God, I would love to come to Canada. And now the fact that you've said that and I have said I'd love to come, I'm sure my mum has her bags nearly packed in that last few minutes when she would have read your question as well. I'm not saying no to Canada. Believe me, if the opportunity presents itself, I will come. All right. I'm sure Mum will offer to carry my bags. I gotta love my parents. They come to work with me quite often. So we are off to we're off to Broken Hill. Got Ballarat on the mind. They came to Ballarat with me last time. And so we're off to Broken Hill this weekend. I've got a day that I'm doing private readings for a lovely group. And then the next day we are actually making Native American drums. So they're going to have fun doing that. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. I could keep reading through your messages, but there are so many. Jenny, you are very welcome. Kylie's just saying, thank you, Leanne, for giving me a reading. I really appreciate it. You are very welcome, honey. Amanda says, thank you so much. Sally, Pip died a few weeks before my son was born, but I know how badly he wanted to meet him. Honey, he will see your son from the other side. So I'm very sure that he will be around your son. All right. I'll send you big hugs too. Okay, Tiff, you are very welcome. All right, guys, I could keep going through these messages, like I said, but I certainly... You're very welcome, Sharon. And hey, Annette, I just seen your question and comment there as well. So I want to say thank you for joining in. Like I said, I'm off to Broken Hill this weekend to do a private group of people for the drum making workshop. If you are in the Broken Hill area, we will be back. I think it's on the 22nd and 23rd of August for the Miracle Psychic Fair as well. And I will be available that weekend for readings, as well as we will have all our stock with us. Before that, we have coming up on August the 18th, we are out at the Gawler Racecourse on the Sunday for a one-day expo out there. So I will be available to do readings, as well as Mum and Dad will be there with the stock. As I said, the following weekend after that is Broken Hill. The first, I think it's the 6th and 7th of September, I am running my beginners one, the level 1 beginners psychic mediumship development class. That is an in-class again at North Adelaide. There's still about 6 spots left in that workshop. So if you're interested in exploring your intuition, learning more about it, or even strengthening it, needing to learn how to protect, ground yourself, breathe, that whole sort of thing, certainly check out my Facebook page. There is an event page there as well for that. Now, that's September 6th and 7th. The 21st of September, I have just booked in a show out at Salisbury United Soccer Club here down in Adelaide. So the tickets are for sale for that. Now, I do have an early bird price on that at the moment. I think that's until the 1st of September, and they are at $45 a ticket. Now, tickets haven't been that cheap for a while, so if you're wanting to get in and get the tickets on the early bird special, certainly check out the event page there as well. The show is called Messages from Beyond. So I'm looking forward to connecting with those lovely people out in Salisbury, and those Daryl and I was doing a show late July that we had to cancel. So I thought I'll still do one out in that area, as people were asking for me to come and do that. So if you are planning to come to the one in July, Mysteries and Messages from the Afterlife, please do book a ticket and come along. Bring a friend. As I said, you'll save money at the moment by getting the early bird special with that. Now, what else have I got coming up? Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything else. I'm sure there's lots there as well. I'm sure Mum is probably typing madly in the background with my calendar. I'm just scanning through, checking her messages. But certainly jump online. Like I said, Annette and I are going to plan on doing some random lives next week. We're going to start that. So keep your eye out for that through the day and evenings as well. If you didn't catch the video this morning, or the show with myself and Anna and our special guest Don Tolman, certainly catch the replay for that. You will now see it here on Be Live. On My Time TV, because I have put that up there. I think I put it up around 7:15 for that to air on there, but you will find it on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium as well. Keep sharing the love. Let people know about my page. I really appreciate your support in that way as well. So I will be back I won't get on over the weekend. I might try and do just a live while we're on the road. We'll see how we go for time and for internet as well, because it is a bit of a drive from here to Broken Hill. So I'm looking forward to getting back to New South Wales. And you will find myself back on with the lovely Roz on Tuesday morning, and back on with the gorgeous Annette on Tuesday night. So do jump in, ask your questions, share the pages, and I'll be back here on Wednesday night by myself as well. And we will work on getting another special guest on shortly. Mum is just letting me know October long weekend. Okay, and I will be in Waikerie doing a fundraiser for the Lions Club. Now, that is going to be a high tea by memory, and that is on the 31st of August. So if you're in the Waikerie Renmark area, please check it out. The ladies will send through the details as soon as they've finalised them to me, so I can share on my Facebook page. But you do contact the Lions Club by memory to buy those tickets. As I said, it's a fundraiser, so please come along and help support the Lions Club in Waikerie as well. I'm looking forward to that trip up there for the day. And then October, we're heading back to Port Lincoln. It must be nearly 12 months since we were actually over there. So we will be back in Port Lincoln October long weekend, and the lovely ladies from the Miracles Fair is setting up their expo there as well. So I'm really keen to do that. I think that's a 3-day one by memory. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave you there. Thanks, Mum, for that. I knew there was ones I was forgetting as well. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say good night to everybody. Just remember, guys, take some time for yourselves, ground yourself, breathe, and just enjoy life. Be you. Stay true to you. All right. Take care. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.